From the i24News studios in Times Square in New York, this is Take 30 with Derricke Dennis.
The FDA holding a hearing on the future of the cannabis industry and how much cannabis-infused food and drinks should be regulated. We'll talk to an entrepreneur in the industry next. Tonight, regulating cannabis. The Food and Drug Administration is taking a look at the future of the cannabis industry, hosting a public hearing tomorrow outside Washington, D.C. The agency is on a fact-finding mission, inviting leaders in the industry to take their questions and provide insight on where the cannabis and the FDA guidelines should intersect. Its first big step toward deciding whether companies can add the cannabis compound CBD to food, beverages, and dietary supplements. And one of the 65 experts who will speak tomorrow is Dr. Stuart Titus, CEO of Medical Marijuana, Inc. His company was the first to meet the federal regulations required to legally produce and distribute CBD across the country. And Dr. Titus is my guest tonight. He's a leader in the cannabis industry and someone the FDA very much wants to hear from. Dr. Titus, thanks for being here.
It's a great pleasure to be on this evening.
Sure. Well, the FDA wants to hear from you about legalizing cannabis, but you have a lot to say to the FDA in return. What do you want the government to know?
Well, certainly we believe that CBD now is a compound that is approved for pharmaceutical use. The FDA approved Epidiolex back in June of 2018. However, we also believe that CBD has wonderful application as a dietary supplement. And we would like to carve out a pathway so that we can peacefully coexist alongside the pharmaceutically developed version.
Well, explain what's going on here, because you have CBD in a lot of products already, but I guess it's just not been fully regulated by the FDA?
That is correct. The FDA is in charge of dietary supplements in the U.S. as well as food additives, according to the Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act. And certainly we're quite excited that, of course, the U.S. Congress has legalized industrial hemp, but will be bringing the derivative from hemp, CBD, which now is removed from the Controlled Substances Act and will hopefully be able to be sold throughout the U.S. in a dietary supplement form.
So your company, Medical Marijuana, Inc., you've got a number of products out that has CBD infused into it. Talk about some of these products and how they're helping people.
We have a great number of products that are on the marketplace. We really started this industry back in 2011 and 2012, and certainly many people are using these products and showing some great anecdotal evidence of success. We are very excited that the research has shown we have this amazing internal endogenous cannabinoid system that is a very large self-regulator of many physiological processes within the human body. We don't have a supplement yet to be able to use to help supplement this system until CBD has come along, and all of a sudden many people taking CBD are supplementing this very large self-regulatory system and moving to a much higher level of overall health and wellness.
Is the federal government in the way here? I mean, is that what you're going to say to the FDA tomorrow, that they should kind of help you and not hinder you and others?
Well, yes, I think one branch of the government certainly has legalized hemp and as well as legalized CBD now. And it's just really up to the FDA to create a pathway for CBD to be sold legally as some type of entity. We hope it'll be the dietary supplement route. This would certainly supplement this very large self-regulatory system. Yet the FDA has a few concerns about safety, et cetera. And we're certainly looking forward to providing data, not only in the presentation tomorrow, but also written data where we can show a little bit more of some of the safety data over the last 5 or 6 years of people using our products and having great success without any negative consequences.
But I'm sure you know, I mean, there's still a huge stigma on cannabis and the cannabis industry, even with the positive effects of CBD. How do you get around that?
Well, it's something that over time, the dialogue in the world is changing. Certainly, we're seeing groups such as the World Health Organization have very positive things to say about CBD, as well as positive things to say about cannabis itself. We even see the World Anti-Doping Agency that regulates professional sport and Olympic competition approves CBD for use by these professional athletes, again, because it's not performance enhancing. Sure. And certainly, we're quite excited about raising the dialogue and many people are seeing some great benefit by using CBD products. There's great public interest, great public demand. We really see in the U.S. we sell about $8 billion worth of dietary supplements every year. Projections are for 2022 we may sell as much as $20 billion worth of CBD.
We got to run. Thank you so much. Stuart Titus, CEO of Medical Marijuana Inc. Good luck to you tomorrow.